Quinn, how many inches is it from you to touch? Well, excuse me. That's how you break the ice. How many inches away from touching your toes were you? Talking a little bit about some of those from the Southeast Asian region, we do have King of the Sea People. Poseidon himself is joining us. Winter is on the panel. I just called you a god. You should be happy with that.
Thank you.
How you doing, darling?
I'm good. Excited to be here. I know you missed me.
I did, yeah. This isn't quite a desk. We usually get to share desks, but we can share my lump of wood.
When do I get an intro like that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I've called you a supermodel. I mean, it's pretty cool.
No, that's just kind of awkward.
Is it awkward?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
My dad watches quite a bit of Dota.
He does?
And, yeah, he does. And when I was living in China, he'd call my brother. He'd call him up and he'd be like, hey, you need to tell him to play the bear. Play the bear. We were playing Lone Druid. You know, we had some success when we played Lone Druid.
Yeah.
And then when we didn't win, my dad, he was mad, you know. But the thing is, he'd get mad at my brother.
Yeah.
So he'd call my brother and he'd be like, tell him to play the bear.
That's
tell him.
brilliant.
God damn it, play the bear.
With Timberman somewhere smiling. Parents involved in Dota at all, or is it just another world to them?
Dude, my mom only watches when Merlini's on.
Oh,
There it is.
yeah,
Look
was
at that
it?
lich.
Very good shot at minimum.
Just pulling it out first
Just
phase.
goes in there.
If you see that in a pub game, Quinn, you're running down mid, right?
Lich first base? I'm done.
No, he's quitting Dota.
Yeah, he's done.
He's quitting Dota, don't
It's
forget.
like
right,
first
get it
two.
right.
His 6K player has taken Lena. His other 6K player has taken Lich. That's a nature's
dear
prophet
Lord.
immediately by Quinn.
He forgot to iron his shirt. Will,
Dude, I tried.
what is the story here?
How many times do you think I've done this in my life?
Like, look at that shoulder. It looks like it looks like a cloth nutsack.
Here's what happened. I woke up. I put on the shirt. I was like, I need to iron this thing. I looked at the time. I was like, I'm not going to have enough time.
I think we forgive you.
What do you want from me, man?
They also defend their tower this way. OG barely took any damage on that. And they claim their own. No Tail got that one. Team out from Pi, he will be fine.
Okay.
Oh, Sunstrike. Oh, yep.
Oh! Boom! Got him! Это просто!
Nieta.
And now he's representing his country, putting his life on the line for his country in a different way here at TI.
Outstanding. Well, we're learning a whole lot more. We'll be back in here in Jack's corner, but for now, we are going to jack off and head over to Sean.
And this is where you get to see that I am the master of segue. Go EG. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, PPD, one of the top 15 panelists in the world, here today. Well done, well done. Did you ever think that you would climb all the way to the pinnacle of the Dota 2 community and be on this panel?
Did you?
That's right. Every 3K player has his dreams.
Hey, you inspire everybody else. It's possible, right?
Yes, I believe.
Hey man, while we're talking about lassos, you do a mean cowboy accent. Can you say Bat Rider Lasso? Can we hear it?
You're an American now, son.
You see, it's good, dude. These guys don't realize that basically when Pycat's off camera, he never actually speaks in his normal voice. His British isn't very good, though. We're not going to make him do that. Don't.
You thought that was good? Like
That one sounds good to me. Seriously, bro. Seriously. Anyway, welcome back to TI. Let's stop this now before we get in trouble.
Well, it is my absolute pleasure to let you know that Game 3 between Team Liquid and IG is beginning right now. Not now. It's not right now. I lied to you. And for that, I'm very sorry. So let's just continue to talk about drafting.
Now, SCC, and I mean, admittedly, his name is a horrible one for casters, and it does sound like an overly agreeable Spanish snake, SCCC, but that's an awful joke. That's why I'm here on this panel. Let's talk about it, though. National Pride, he's taken it a step further.
DC was like expected to go, bottom 16 or, bottom 12 at TI6. And I got them to top 2, and I, kind of handed this team over, and then you got this top 2 TI team and didn't take them to the next one. So what happened?
There were some
The gloves are off.
extenuating factors that
Drink.
made this run very challenging for us. I mean, Pycat, as somebody who this year on Navi has been in this position frequently, being near the bottom and just trying not to be last place and embarrass yourself.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes, got nowhere to run.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm Oedipus, I'm here with Fogged. If you do, of course, want to follow LFY versus IG, you can go and do it. It's over on stream 2. You can see the remainder of that match, and if you're getting there, be sure to select the last person that typed in Twitch chat, press whisper, and tell them that you love them. That will make you find your way not only to their hearts, but also to some Chinese Dota 2. But I'm Oedipus, I'm here with Fogged. We're ready to take down this series.
Midas, it's a good item.
I just enjoyed this.
Do you buy Midas?
I'm more with PyCat.
No, but are you a Midas buyer? That's the question.
Not as much as before, but certainly more than him.
Yeah.
But we know how to trigger Quinn.
Aren't you known as Midas Bots Radiance?
I've changed my ways. Just
That's
like
what they all
Quinn.
say.
He learned. He's improved.
That's what they all say.
Stuck in your ways, dude.
We got a little distracted,
Yeah.
didn't we? We were saying that one shoe fits all. I don't know where that expression comes from. It's because I'm thinking about shoes. Because our lovely audio technician has got the biggest feet I've ever seen. Dude, why is that weird? You're all looking at me like I'm talking about his penis. I'm talking about his feet. I can see you over there.
Who said anything about that?
You all looked at me in disgust. He's got big feet.
We're curious.
Yeah, no. Apparently his son has size 17 feet.
Oh, okay.
17. He's looking at his phone. He's ignoring us. 17. 17. Something crazy going on.
That used to be a big thing in Heroes. Polywog Pre. That was his.
Are you not afraid of getting fired at all? Just maybe you'll get magically deported despite having a U.S.
I'll get
passport.
deported?
Yeah.
I'll get deported for mentioning Han? Suddenly Valve is also...
Give TSA a call. Sir, we got a suspicious figure here.
I don't think you even know what TSA does. TSA does not have the right to deport.
TSA touches me a lot when I go to the airport and talk to me.
Lumi, you were not hired for your immigration expertise.
Neither is Bulldog, so we're all... LD, I'm gonna need you to focus here.
And last but not least, sir, take us out. Give us some hype here. All right, guys. We are at TI7. We've got memes. We've got Slacks as a sexy blonde chick.
Okay.
Thank you. We've got tons of great Dota. And if you're not here tomorrow, go back to League of Legends.
Okay, we'll edit that out. We'll edit that out in post. The crowd's hype. We'll see you guys tomorrow for more TI7, boys.
Yeah, that's a wrap on tonight, right? How's
I
it
would
going?
be interested in hearing where PPD came from.
You know, I don't really like to admit it, so.
But we're going to have you in front of this live audience. Just admit it.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, Peter Pan Damme.
Great job. Come on, build a bridge for me. Build
I
a
don't know.
bridge.
That's it. I thought it sounded cool, so I went with it.
So you thought Jean-Claude Van Damme sounded cool, and you said, I got to be a little bit more like that, so Peter Pan Damme.
Yeah, and then I shortened it to PPD when I came to Dota because I needed a cool 3-letter name like everybody else.
That's right, because then it creates a little allure and mystery, and then they get that reward of understanding Jean-Claude Van Damme is behind it all.
This was a great segment.
This
I'm glad
was a
we
successful conversation.
Let's talk about the teams or something, man. This is
You
awful.
know what, PPD? That's a great idea.
Super has been known for a couple of years by basically his friends and people who know him as the Bun because they think that his cheeks resemble kind of steamed buns a little bit.
This is amazing. So sorry, to clarify, he's called the Bun.
Yeah.
There are worse nicknames out there, but there are better ones too.
But possibly the best and worst one at the same time goes to Monet. Because Monet in Chinese, the way they've said it is mo nai te, which in Chinese means something grabby. Basically.
Where are we going, Jack? Where are you taking this?
Basically to cop a feel upstairs. So that's.
That was so beautifully put. That's like when your dad's giving you the birds and the bees.
Yeah, he's also the youngest player on the team, so.
So Monet, and because I'm already on thin ice, just to clarify, his nickname is kind of copping a feel.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've learned enough.
Extraordinary focus from Legion Commander.
Yeah, Mind Control played very well that game.
You get your one game, you get to lose, and that's it.
I mean, that's that one shot, one opportunity. You know, you've got to go ahead and
just give us an awful quote, reference, song shout out.
That was not what I was going for.
Then why did you say it?
I was going through my cliches. You've got one shot, backs against the wall, they're against the ropes. I was going through them all. Let me do them.
I'm just waiting for Mom's spaghetti at any point.
Yeah, there was vomit on his sweater, his LGD gaming sweater.
Yeah,
but
well,
we're going to get a copyright infringement letter from M&M's people. I apologize, Valve. Anyway, we should probably start getting ready for that draft because it is on the way. And I do want to just ask you a big question as you shake your head.
You're just a tough one.
Don't worry, I think you're going to get rid of me very soon.
Bring back Day 9.
He's on his way. Don't panic. It's just he doesn't like the sunlight, so they sent the man with a tan to do the stuff outside. So Peter, I think the first question is, VP, you've said it as well, Misery. Everyone's well aware, as ILGD, they're going to be coming in your face. They're going to be attacking you in your face.
Oh my
This is the end of my career.
Yo, can I?
They're going to be attacking you, full frontal. Okay, you know what I'm saying. That's what's going to be happening.
I am just.
Okay.
I'm just
Right.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're gonna come. They're gonna come at you.
Yes, come at you. There he is.
Thank
and this
you.
is why we got him on the panel. Just grabbed him from the crowd.
I need some North Americans on this panel with me immediately.
For sure, man. I could do that. Okay, so
Thank
my
you.
question to you now, Peter, is just simply: you know they're going to be aggressive. You know they're going to be attacking you. Right on. What's your go-to gaming snack, Peter?
Ooh, gaming snack?
I'm converted to like nuts, unsalted nuts, cheeky handful of almonds.
Unsalted. Wow, you're so health conscious, man.
That's
you
right.
You could barely walk here.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of salt when I'm playing Dota, so.
Absolutely. I know what that lies
Ooh.
Creativity with their picks. Like they are playing extremely well in the teamwork department. I think you look at Newbie, they have a much more clearly defined style where they like to go.
And then he has like push out the enemy. He press Gale, and the enemy has to run.
Yeah, and especially, I mean, if you have Gale with Night Stalker, oh gosh, is that such a vicious combination.
Some people get poor coaches like Purge, and then what do they do? But with a real coach, you can be very successful. Of course, it was fun teaching you, and Easy Bots, they got us this time, but we'll get them next time, Casey. It's not over.
You said I get to play against humans next time, right?
Yeah, that's
like
gonna...
real people?
It's totally gonna work.
Can I play mid again? Was I mid?
You were something.
Empire just looks so cohesive and just so strong.
I wonder if he knew what he was doing when he walked out on the stage and was like, "Everybody clap for me as I defeated the home team."
Oh gosh.
It was a little quieter than he was expecting, I
He's
think.
just killing it though. Like he's really enjoying the moment here on the stage. And
Is he just basking in the glory?
Yeah, I guess. It's just fun to see that someone actually like shows emotions after they win, and he's like super happy and just like loving it.
He's on another lower bracket run, just like a TI6.
Gosh.
Team Empire, they're coordinating everything, the stuns, the movement. These guys are pushed to late game time and time again. EG. It's over for them.
Devastation for evil geniuses.
Sean, Bulb has got even more to play for now.
I know, and you know what? Jack's wrong. Bulba's the best. Confirmation panelists, help me out.
Bulba's not the best.
Damn it.
He's good.
He's up there.
He's very smart, but he's yet to prove it on the big stage. You learn and you almost force yourself to become the player in person that it takes to win. And you learn how to do that by playing with different teams, playing with different players, losing, winning.
And in that sense, Bulba should be very well prepared, right?
He's losing is learning, right? And Bulba's done plenty.
I mean that he's been playing on a lot of teams, not really losing a lot. And we actually see the Spirit Breaker here, which is Bulba's best hero, right?
Bulba. A man with such true grit, determination, and passion for Dota that I think a lot of people in the scene try and emulate. And now I have the unfortunate task of kind of walking our way through the your departure here, dude. Yeah, it's cool.
When you're gone, the pieces of my heart are missing you. When you're gone, the face I came to know is missing too.
Can you walk us through what happened in the last 10 minutes of our lives here?
At the time, Pugna was dead and still reviving, so things, weren't looking too good for us. And then Afu said, "Hey guys, you mind if I try to steal the Aegis?" So we all agreed to it.
Follow-up question: was it really that polite? Like, "Hey fellas, mind if I steal the Aegis?"
When he asked at the time, it was a feeling of he was gonna go and not come back.
Oh, okay. I'm going in.
Johnson, where's the Aegis? He snatches it! Afu! You thief in the night! Afu wants to keep running. The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis, the Immortal.
You put them in really hard situations. They have to combine and use their spells perfectly or find these small opportunities.
My man. But having Clockwork as a third pick, I think they're really just depending on Earth Spirit for teamfight.
And I mean, looking at OG's obviously the huge team fight in the form of Disruptor and Earthshaker.
After Disruption ends, it's going to spawn 2 little illusions right next to him. And then as for Disrupted, it's going to appear right here in the middle. You probably wanted me to draw something bad, didn't you? That's terrible. So what TNC needs to do immediately afterwards is...
Tail 2-0, LGD looking incredibly strong. 2 very convincing matches here from them today.
More common options are what, like
Storm, Lina.
Invoker ban.
That's not scary enough.
I'd go through all their players and I'd write down every single hero that they had touched, and I would find the player who had only played maybe 3, 4, 5 heroes throughout the entire tournament, and you ban and strategize around him, you know, the guarantee that he's going to play this hero.
Luckily for us, when I played on Alliance, we didn't have that guy, right? That played 3 heroes.
Yeah, didn't have that guy, did you?
Didn't have that guy.
Did you have that guy?
I did have that
you
guy.
had that guy.
Yes.
There it is.
Yeah, that was Ake.
I saw
That was
right
Bulldog.
through it.
Come on.
You guys had a bunch of them, man. EGM, Naka every game. Ake, Chen or Ench, maybe a little Skyra.
Maiden a bit.
Maiden, yeah.
I had 4, come on.
Just
Not 3.
jungling. It's true. I mean, I played like 2 heroes when we won TI, so
It's
makes
good
sense.
though.
You
It's
just
good.
do what works.
Yeah.
Let's go, Pooch, my boy. Go. Yeah.
0.008%. Pudge and Rubik.
Oh no, I'm not.
No,
We're not high fiving. We're not high fiving.
Pooch, Pooch.
No, we're not.
No?
Secret gets shredded.
Go to a happy place. Go to a happy place.
All that pressure, but all that dreams. Everything coming to this moment. We pull up the chair. Okay, sit, yes. And we got it. But what's that over there? Is that the Aegis? Right there? Everything that you've been working for this moment? You found it? Yes, you have, and you're ready to go. And that's the experience. Kind of terrifying, isn't it? Oh, one guy liked it. All right. Exciting stuff.
I feel like Slax's interpretation was really inaccurate. You know,
Really?
what makes him qualified to empathize with us?
You know, that is a good point. If any of you recall, Slacks was part of the second place TI team last year. I actually realized that was probably one of the most brutal games that we saw Team Liquid have, where they couldn't find a good spot for Broodmother, kept bouncing back and forth between lanes. Brutal. Huh. Hey! Bringing the top tier form on Thursday.
So as a Wyvern, I think of as a bull. Like on paper, it's like everything, but it's just weird.
What?
I don't know.
Why are you flaming me, man?
I mean, I'm just.
No, keep going.
I mean,
The
that's
crowd
my
loves
best
it.
like example I can give. Like that hero is everything on paper, but when you play it, you just like feel like what the fuck.
It feels a bit lackluster, the hero, sometimes. Yeah, I do agree, and I think that's what we've seen.
And I mean, we have seen a lot of Sven have actually just great success, and I'm not sure if Sven has even lost a main stage match.
Oh, we lost one yesterday.
Oh.
Come on, man.
Oh, thank you.
So this Viper has an attack range of, what's that, 790 with Bloodlust. In comparison, the tower has 700, so no one can actually hit the tower from outside its range, which is this.
Are we looking at Sniper?
And he's flapping his wings pretty fast, I gotta say. This is very impressive. That's really, don't do that.
That's what it looks like, man. He's going too fast for a natural Viper.
I feel like both these teams, they play this meta called cheese meta. And they pick these heroes that look like literally like cheese. They pick these yellowish, greenish heroes. And I feel like the team...
A deft analysis, Bulba.
Liquid, we need a Liquid speech. What do we got here?
Liquid are the best. They've beaten Secret. They've beaten Empire. You think Russians are going to stand in our way? And when we've gone with the Russians, we're going to go kill China.
Kill is we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight against China. All right. Well, anyway, one of these teams are gonna win. The hype was real. We practiced this. All right. Don't worry about it. Back to you guys.
So one thing I've seen this year up against a Magnus lineup is especially like an early Magnus pick, trying to convince OG to put No-Tail in the mid lane. So
Ana's Invoker, we saw it with his Alchemist. Just this enormous net worth, so obviously you want to shut this player down because you can see what happens.
But that's not what they want to do. This team is about closing games around 30 minutes.
Oh, that's a man who's drafted Huskar. The smile there on Kuro's face is lovely, and that's a man that's had Huskar drafted against him. It was such a beautiful pick there from Liquid at the end. I mean, beautiful if you like Huskar.
Quick thoughts on who you think is going to have an edge in that matchup.
I think one of the more entertaining things about that match is most people consider VP this, you know,
It's so much better for yourself because you have a lot of options. Is that Shark Slacks in the background?
He's gone. No, there he is. Yeah, I'm actually curious. If I look at Oh, round 3. Here comes Slacks. Oh!
Is that the new hero? He was talking about his Aghanims upgrades to heroes, and he had like 20, 30 different suggestions, and all of them were so stupid that I never want to hear them again.
But I want to hear them right now.
I can't even remember. You just take Slacks here and talk, and you can talk for hours about it.
I remember one actually. There was one with Lycan, I think. The one Lycan axe, and it was if you could bite your allies. Oh, yeah. You could bite your allies, and they would turn into Lycans that you then could control. So
they was called like the pack
anymore.
or something. So you
Yeah,
get you
the Lycan,
collect
the
wolves.
wolf pack. Yeah. I think they're great. Yeah.
Drafts that we've seen, these 2 picks and the first 3 bans from both sides took like less than 30 seconds. I mean, they blasted through those, only just now going into reserve time. If you're a captain of VP, what do you say to your team to get them refocused?
Oh, we should have won that game. We just drew it. That's it. Like, that's why they're so confident they do well.
I think
honestly.
you smile in Russian. That's it, you know?
Yeah.
You just give him the Russian smile and then...
I think you have to do more than that.
Yeah.
You have
With these blade mails for now, VP are holding on.
Which is something which we've seen a lot.
I am so excited to be here, and for so many different reasons.
I have been recording the word versus over and over again.
Oh. I mean, you don't pronounce it right. I'm going to be honest.
Okay, how do you pronounce versus?
Wait, you just did it properly, and so now I know you can do it. Versus, not versus. Try again.
Okay, so you're confusing pronunciation with delivery.
Okay. Sass. So, for example, if I was to say, I don't know, one of the most picked heroes in TI currently, Earthshaker, what would you say?
There are many Earths, but only one Earthshaker.
In that voice, could you say $6 million Echo Slam?
$6 million Echo Slam.
You were in that game, that Hat Collection Simulator game. You were an Australian with the jar of wee.
Boom, headshot.
Ah! Okay, he's quite fat, he's got a hook. He's called Pudge.
Fresh meat, gonna hook ya.
You've got a job to do on this stage. You're not just here to have a chat with me.
That's right, I'm out here to work, man.
Oh, fine, I guess I'll walk away. You go do the fancy thing, and I'll just stand over here.
Okay, because I got the good suit.
Okay, look, I didn't get the memo.
At least one of us cared enough to get dressed up. That's all I'm saying.
I have a pocket square.
Greetings and salutations, Dota fans, and welcome to the TI7 All-Star Game.
Does it get better with age, do you think? Do you think these old men have got a chance?
Universe, look at me.
Oh, enough said from you. Ramses or Solo?
Solo.
Oh, now that's some team love. Yeah, he's nodding. He's like, that's how it goes. Now, I saw a little bit of an exchange between you and someone on the other team. Was there any bad blood going on over there? Flower boy? Oh. This is exciting. Yeah, there's someone over there that apparently he's pretty good in the mid lane. What do you reckon about this miracle fellow?
Well, actually, he asked me to pick him Earth Spirit. It's like playing a pop game. I'm asking him to not feed, but...
Oh, God. You're killing them in spawn at the end of that. Ramses, Rude Ramses, I'm going to call you. Do you like that nickname? Rude Ramses? Oh, okay. I'm being mean. I am being mean. Guys, Ramses is an absolute hero. He's been a big meanie on Venno.
Captain.
Oh, okay, I should ask the captain. He's telling me how to do my job. He is. You are a genius. I like that video. Does it get boring? You know, just coming in here, playing your favorite game in front of hundreds of thousands?
No fucking way.
Yeah, you'll do it. Will you do this trophy moment? Here it comes, guys. Oh! Oh, yes!
Now you're a big S4 fan. I can tell you have a tattoo on your head. Thank you. Would you take a bite of the same bite that he took on the cheese? S4 is inside you now, my friend, forever! All right.
I need to get me one of these. But now he needs an opponent. for this 1v1. Who will stand the test of Dendi on this main stage? Strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen, because it's time to meet Dendi's opponent.
I think one cool thing that he said was like it took an hour to beat casual bots, and then it took 2 weeks for it to get to the level of building or beating pros, and that's like 300 hours.
Technology is changing our world very, very quickly.
I know. We're all going to be out of jobs, man. They're going to get bot hosts, bot panelists.
Don't worry, Donald Trump will help us.
Oh, careful, careful. We're going to stick to Dota.
Could be a pianist with those fingers.
Winter Wyvern is a hero that has been picked quite a lot and has one of the lowest win rates in the entire pool. I think it's 1 in 18. Hit me with it. Okay, no, absolutely not. We are not even going to talk about Winter Wyvern. I mean, are there instances where you've seen that friction come up where, you know, you see someone else join a different team and you just see the styles not gelling?
I mean, yeah, I experienced it, and
is this okay?
I've seen it. You know, I've experienced it. I've seen it. You know, sometimes you think like it would work together, and like you think, you know, from the past, you know, Emoji Columbus, it works out, but sometimes, you know, it just doesn't. That's just how life is.
Up was here too.
SCCC also has the control of the BKB. The Satanic SCCC. He took it.
Hey, do you want to hear a joke? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Nyx.
Nyx who?
Nyx.
Oh. Okay.
There it is.
For example, we have Juggernaut Healing Ward, so we look for that. And show toast, and it goes out to thousands and thousands of newcomers.
Oh my God, that's great. This is perfect. Here, hold this. We can use the stream to find his mom.
No, what? No, what? No, what are you doing? No. My newcomers, they're impressional.
There's nothing wrong with third place.
I can tell you from experience, third place doesn't feel that good.
And I can tell you from experience that first place feels very good.
So sick.
First pick, Furion. He finally made it. First pick. Best hero of the tournament, I think.
Who looks back?
Oh my gosh, we're going to have a split push ratty tournament finals. These EU teams are the worst.
And then you've got GH, who is known as Go Home. You've got Matumba Man, who is known as Toilet Man or Toilet Bro, because his name, the starter's name sounds
Okay, no,
a little
you
bit like
can't
toilet.
just, you have to explain this one.
Okay, well,
Matumba Man, Toilet Man.
Matumba Man is a hard name to say. So the start of his name sounds like Matong, which means basically toilet in Chinese. So
Right.
became the Toilet Bro. And then,
So you've got like Grabby on one side, Grabby McGee, and Toilet Bro.
yeah.
The bottom 3 network, we got Monet. He definitely doesn't have any Monet right now, if you know what I mean. He can't jungle very well as a Morphling either, so.
Yeah, I'm still so grateful to my Dota buddies that I play Dota with almost every single night. When I first started to play, I would do Jungle's Nature's Prophet every game, and they never gave me shit about it once. They would say, all right, well, we have a jungler. Let's talk about the other lanes.
Yeah, Dota's such a friendly game. Everyone just gets along all the time. Everyone's so nice.
Yeah, how many of you out there are really nice in all your games of Dota?
Just me?
Yeah, everybody's still funneling in there. And if we all ready for the dose? Is that the last man in right there? Oh, no, get out of my shot.
Go FI.
All right, there we go. They say that the panel is real sexy, but I only watch it for the plot.
That was another one of those that's more fun for you than for me.
That one was
Okay,
awesome.
thanks, guys. Great to see you. I'll see you around.
You can see some deep zoning. Trying to pressure this side lane Morphling. Every little poke counts.
There are a lot of taunts on Prophet. I think he has more taunts than any other heroes, and I think that one by far is the best taunt.
Sir, Action Slacks has fallen.
You do.
I have power.
I'm not gonna do this. I can't do it. You should do it.
How could they have prepared for this?
It's tough.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's you. He's
I
gonna
know.
give
You
you
know,
the bottle.
PPD. I know you've won
Take the bottle.
a TI.
Oh!
Talk to me about the technique of opening the champagne.
Take it around, boy.
You don't need to open your own champagne anymore. You can afford someone else to do it for you.
I mean, Kevin, I got to hear your thoughts on that. An incredible series, a remarkable victory by Team Liquid.
Yeah, I really liked how hard-fought Game 3 was. Liquid was definitely on the back foot most of the time, and it made it really hard to win the fight. Just a really All right, that's all from me. But that was all I can contribute. Preparing
way to end strong.
No problem.
Today.
Well, hey, the teams are getting out of the elevator with Casey right now. I want to hear from them. Casey.
What do you want to say to all of them right now?
Oh, that's the second. Oh, all right.
We're going to kill you first, and then we'll... This guy!
He's the man.
Right?
Oh my God. TI winner. $10 million. Holy hell.
All to yourself. US dollars. Your champions of the International 2017 is Team Liquid.